You guys, look who we have here with me again. It's Air Thuggy, and he's back for more.
For more.
For more. Not me, though. Not me. So today we're going to be talking about his craziest sex stories because he's got a few up his sleeves. And I think I do too, because my list of body counts, who has a bigger body count between you and I? Do you think it's you or me?
I don't know. You might have passed me this year.
I might have passed you this year, or I think you might have passed me this year.
I heard stories about you.
What stories? Oh my god, wait, tell me. What stories have you heard about me?
I heard stories about you.
Oh wait, tell me. I'm curious now. What stories were they? What did you hear about me? Oh my god, I'm bothered.
Well, I could just put two and two together. You know, when you travel, I'm like, oh, she's definitely up to something. She's definitely up to no good.
Wait, so you heard people actually like from the source talking about me, or?
No, I could just put two and two together.
Okay, so give me an example. Like what? Because I'm mind fucked with this information right now.
So like if you were to travel to Miami, I'm like, oh, I know why she's there.
Oh, I thought you meant like you actually heard stories like someone was like, oh, do you know Elena? Well, guess what? Pipe the bitch down. That's what I thought you meant by like heard of me. I was like, wait, is that like here, want some? We got 7-Eleven pizza because
she got a bunch of snacks.
We're selling for 7-Eleven pizza. But how much was your body count? Because I think, okay, I counted mine actually.
Did you really?
I know. I keep a list of every time I fuck someone.
I do too.
How much is your body count? I'll tell my number if you tell me your number.
I don't know. My number is pretty low.
Mine's really fucking high.
Really? Mm-hmm. I expected yours to be like 30.
What's your number? Because I don't mind saying my number. Like, I'm not ashamed of it. All
right, I'll tell you my number this year. Like,
no, tell me your number your entire life. Because mine is for entire life.
Oh, shit. Entire life?
Mm-hmm. Give me like an estimate.
An estimate? I'd have to look. Let me check let me carry the one.
Danny, my number is
multiply.
So big. I know it too. I counted it.
I know. I can't remember what it is.
Mine is like roughly like 450.
Oh my god, wait. That's not bad. Mine's 325.
What? Why was I expecting yours to be like 30?
Why were you expecting? Okay, so you need to remember that when I was like younger, I had my... Okay, so when I was like not 13, I'm sorry, that's too young.
That's way too young.
Lost my virginity at 16, and when I was in high school...
You lost yours at 16?
Yeah. What age did you lose yours?
Like 17.
Okay. I'm just... Damn, okay. So I started dating around a lot. When I was like pimping it out when Tinder was like a thing. So I was like, here, have some. So I was always like...
Wait, how old are you?
22.
No, you're not.
How old do you think I was?
I thought you were like 26.
I'm offended. Why?
I've known you for so long. I just assumed.
You knew me when I was like a child still.
Wow. That's like news to me. I literally thought you were 25, 26. Mm-mm. So I'm like, I've known you for like 5-6 years.
I've known you for so long now. It's actually a joke how long I've known you. It's just so funny because I knew you but never met you until literally this year. But... No,
okay, keep going with your story. I'm interested.
So I would always be on Tinder, just like literally living my life, just like fucking all these like old ass men. Because I was like 18, and I was like fucking guys that were like 30, like guys your age. Mm-hmm. So I'd be like 18 years old, fucking guys his age. And then, because in high school, I never really like fooled around with guys in high school because I didn't want to be like the school slut. So yeah. I always fucked with guys outside of high school, and I did it a lot. I did it a lot. But you know what's so funny is I never caught an STD in my entire life.
Really?
Knock on wood, thank God. Never caught an STD ever. And then after that, I was escorting. So I was escorting. So that was like, that raised my body count a lot.
That explains it.
I escorted for literally like 6 months. And then I said, no, this is not for me. So I stopped. And then
when you wrote down all the bodies from that?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, Todd, the businessman from Massachusetts.
Well, I kind of just like would write down like the word client, because a lot of times I didn't know their name. So I just kind of like write it like down like client this.
I have like, I put the person's name, like something memorable, and then I put like an emoji.
See, let me show you my list because my list is pretty cool. Okay, so my list looks like this.
Grocery list. Oh, it's locked. Oh, damn, that's a good one.
So if you look here, Andrew, X2, meaning I fucked him twice.
Oh, you put what?
Corey, no wrapping paper means no condom, so I fucked him raw. And then at one point, I was going through like a raw phase. So I was fucking all these guys.
Shit.
I was fucking all these guys. Look at this. I was fucking all these guys raw. I fucked this guy 110 times.
How did you even count that?
Because every time they get up to clean themselves, I'd put in my notes right away. You never seen the meme where it's like, oh, I just fucked this girl and she turned over and went to her notes? There we go. I fucked this guy 112 times. I fucked this guy with no raw sex. And then these are the guys that I were clean with. So, and then at one point I went through like my raw sex phase again. So like, boom, right there. I went crazy and just had raw sex like crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I know, I'm not proud. I mean, body count wise, 325. How many times I've had sex? Probably 1,000.
I mean, I can't count that. That's too many.
Yeah. And then this is just the sex list. The blowjob list is right here. These are the dicks that I've sucked. Because
there's a separate list?
Yes, because there are so many times where I've gone out with guys and like, you know, like I would just suck their dick, but I wouldn't fuck them. Yeah. Because the anal protocol just wasn't done, you know?
Just wasn't done.
And so I would just suck their dick and I would still count it in case of like anything like popped up. Then it's like, okay.
Interesting.
But yeah, my list is very hardcore. What does your list look like?
Mine is more structured. I have emojis. I'll put something like something.
But you know, this is so rare though because guys don't usually do lists. Like guys never ever keep lists ever.
Yeah, so I put like their name, what city they're from, and then an emoji based on if it was good or not. If she was like a mom, I'll put like a little baby emoji. If the head was good, I'll put like a top hat.
See, for me, that's what I do with Snapchat. So like, look. For Snapchat, it's like, I have them labeled by the city. 2 hearts mean they're really hot. 1 heart means they're all right. No, 1 heart means they're good looking. 2 means they're really hot. And then no heart means like, they're not shit.
What do I have?
I don't have you on Snap.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I just have you on text and Instagram. Because, you know, Snapchat is such a cheating app, by the way.
Such a cheating app.
Like, if he has Snapchat, that's already, like, a red flag to me. I just,
Snapchat's the worst.
How about your ex's stories?
My ex stories? Oh, you want to go there?
You want to go there? Yeah. My stories were the worst because, like, I always thought he was cheating because he would just always be on Snapchat. I don't know. The way that Snapchat is designed to be so sneaky, it gives trust issues for sure.
Especially, well, the one that had me fucked up when they had the best friends listed. And then one time I had like one of my sneaky links, like my number 3 on my list. Yeah. So that's how I got caught up.
Yeah.
I was the one getting caught up, and you were the one catching people.
Oh my god! Of course, I can catch a cheater like no tomorrow. I'm the best.
You're like an investigator.
Oh my god! I feel like all girls are, and like it's so dumb when like guys try to lie to girls, and it's like, you do realize these girls are smart, right? I have a whole episode on how to catch a cheater, and how to get away with cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to watch that because I've been getting caught lately.
So how do you like get away with cheating? I'll tell you how I get away with cheating versus you.
So
how would you cheat so sneaky?
I was doing like long distance.
Of course. That makes it always so easy.
And that makes it a little easier. But it wasn't necessarily I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to cheat. It was just like people were like throwing themselves at me and I'm just there, horny. So I'm like, okay, all right, I guess. Today's the day.
It takes 2, you guys. It takes 2. Remember, it takes 2 to tango.
No, it takes 1. And then I just... But no, yeah, I definitely... Like, because once you get caught...
The trust is broken, by the way.
Yeah, the trust is broken. There's, like, nothing you can really do or say to, like, make it better. And then from there on out, no matter what you do, even if you're, like, being 100% honest and truthful, it's still, like, fucked up. But that's what happened. Funny story.
Tell me. What?
So, my last relationship, the way I got caught up was some local stripper girl from like Instagram or something. She looked like hella familiar, so I was like, have we met before? Because I really thought we met before. She's like, no, whatever. I'm like, oh, do you want to hang out? She's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, well, I have a girlfriend.
At least you were honest with that. At least you were honest with that part.
Well, I was like, I said I'm talking to somebody. Like, it's long distance. We're talking, it's serious, whatever. And but she didn't really need to know my business or whatever. Anyways, we fuck. She was cool with it. And then, like, for whatever reason, a couple weeks later, she was really young. She was like,
she snitched on you?
Yeah, she like DM'd the girl.
How'd she find the girl? You're very private.
I don't know how she found it, but so she DM'd her like the week she flew, because we were doing long distance. She DM'd her the week she flew to come see me, like on Valentine's Day. Ooh. So like it was just all hell broke loose then. And then we elected to like stay together, but then like after that it was just like a fucking shit show. Like everything was like a problem, you know?
No, that's how it is.
But it was my fault, but
it's very
it's like
trust until proven otherwise. And once that trust is broken, it's like so hard to come back from it, because like my exes in the past have done shit too, and it made it super hard to like try to go back to where we were, because like everything they did after that, I just assumed it was like bad, and I was like, I mean, I didn't want it to be that way, because I truly wanted to like, you know, like, don't be with the person if you can't get over like the past and stuff. Yeah. But I mean, it just makes it so hard. It really does, because like you want to like see the better in this person, but like your trauma just makes it so hard to like trust them again. You know? That's what I hate about Snapchat, because it all comes back to fucking Snapchat. Like, it all comes back to Snapchat. Let me show you how like crazy I am. So like, I will always do this. Like, I would like look at the Snap score first, okay?
Oh my god.
The Snap score is what sells it. So, like, I would be like...
You can't hide that.
You can't. So, I'd be like, oh, Zach. I would look at your Snap score. It would be, like, 150. I'd be like, oh, Zach, send me, like, a fire selfie. And then you'll send me a selfie, and I'll look at your Snap score. If it goes up, like, 5, I'll be like, I know he sent us, like, 5 with the girls. Do you know what I mean?
That's a good one.
Yeah, because it's kind of like whenever a guy takes a fire-ass selfie, he's like, ooh, I'm going to send it to you. And down the roster. So, like, I'll look at the Snapchat before, and I'll be like, oh, babe, send me, like, something really cute. And if I see it go up by like 5, I'm like, okay. That's a good one. Either he's sent it to fucking 5 girls right now, or like he got 5 new snaps. Or like I will be talking, and okay, I can just like, there's a ways to catch a cheater. This is gonna be a catch a cheater part 2. Notifications. If their notifications are turned off, that's a red flag. Okay? Never, ever, ever.
I always had mine turned off.
Red flag. You're like a walking red flag. You're a walking red flag at this point.
Literally.
No, so like a guy that I dated in the past, like he had his entire Snapchat notifications turned off, like the batch app icon, like the popping up, like everything was turned off completely, which I never understood. And I mean, it already made it suspicious because Snapchat is already kind of like a cheating app. Yeah. I remember like holding his phone being on aux, and I was like, oh, our streak. So I literally took my phone out and I sent him a snap to like send the streak. And it didn't pop up. And I was like, did the service, is it bad? And I look at mine and I'm like, it says delivered. And I'm like, why isn't it why is it going up? And so I go to the home screen, I'm looking at that Snapchat, and I'm like, there's no notification that says, like, usually we're like, oh, like a red number 1 or like a number 2, like next to the app. And I was like, it's not even popping up. And so I'm like, I clicked it, they're all there, and I'm like, oh my god. And what did I see? I saw like streaks with other girls. Oh my I saw god. Like the most recent were like Snapchats with other girls.
Was their streak higher than yours?
Well, we got into a lot of arguments where I just keep breaking the streaks. But like this was the time where he would always tell me like, oh no, we don't have any streaks. I don't have any streaks with other girls or anything. But then there'd be like new streaks that were like 4, and I'm like, it's 4 days. Damn, you know, and
niggas ain't shit.
And then I remember the excuse he told me. He was like, I don't even snap her. Like, she snaps me so much that the streak just happens. And I'm like, I don't think you understand how a streak works. Like, a streak...
Yeah, you have to send it back.
Yeah, and later he was like, oh, she snaps me so much that the streak just forms by itself. And I'm like, I highly doubt that. Like, I don't know. Like, Snapchat by itself is such a dirty fucking app. I cannot stand it. Another thing that I hate is like Instagram DMs, how you can just like erase it and do vanish mode.
A lot of people message me on vanish mode.
I fucking hate it. It's like everything just like, I'm honestly just getting PTSD like talking about this because it makes me so fucking upset.
I don't use vanish mode. I'll send the DM straight up.
No, I was talking to this guy once on DM. This was like a few days ago. And then I've never heard of vanish mode until recently.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like, it was vanish mode. And I was like, what the hell is this? And he was like, oh, it's vanish mode. And I'm like, why? And he was like, I'm about to tell you something really dirty. And I'm like, what? God. And like, he was like talking to me. He was like, oh, like when I was younger, I would go like build forts and like fool around with my cousin. And I'm like, you need to go on vanish mode to tell me that? Like, like what? Like, we're going on vanish mode, send a nude or something. But like, I just hate how it's kind of like all these sneaky things. It just makes it like, it makes it easier for people to cheat. Yeah. And I hate that so much because like now it just makes it like, that's the reason why I don't want to date at all. Because like you can't really trust anyone, and it's like someone can give them their all to you, but you never know what they're doing like behind closed doors. You never know what they're doing behind their phone, and it's like that paranoia drives me insane because I am that bitch that overthinks. And it's not even a thing of being like, oh, if she is behaving this way, it's because she's doing it as well. Because you know they say like, oh, if your girl's like being crazy about you, like thinking that you're cheating, it's because she's cheating at home. Mm-hmm. It's not even about that. It's just because like I'm just so like traumatized from past experience. So it's kind of like I'm a smart bitch, so I know the clues to look for, and so it's kind of like when I see it, I'm like, oof, and I start like catching on to it.
I try and just now after dealing with like my last relationship where it was kind of like toxic, but mostly on my part.
What did you do that was so toxic? What'd you do?
Well, I was just like cheating.
Zack.
On the like when we were doing long distance, and then I moved in with her. I moved across the country to move in with her, and then I didn't cheat.
Okay.
But living with somebody after you cheated already, it was kind of like, and especially through a pandemic, it was like not good.
It's kind of like there's just a lot of resentment there, I feel.
Yeah, so it didn't work out, whatever. But like going forward, I learned a lot about myself, and I'm just. Honestly, I have to be truthful now because of what I do.
Yeah.
I'm a porn star.
Quotation mark. He's a porn star.
But so I have to be honest when I'm talking to girls and be like, yo, straight up, like this is what's happening, this is that. Because I feel like I don't have a reason to lie to someone that I'm like just getting to know. I feel like when I want to lie is when I'm already established with you.
Oh my God, no, Zack, you cannot do that.
And I'm like lying to like save myself. But like I feel like I'm trying to not put myself in positions where like I feel like lying.
Just the thing with lying is like, you guys, you can be with whatever you want. You can be with the guy who's like all the red flags in the book, but the one you can't be with is a liar.
Yeah. I'm a liar.
And the thing is, if he's so good at lying to where he believes his own lie, that's like a hard red flag. Because like you never know when they're gonna be truthful or not. Like any other red flag, like a narcissist, like anything else, I'm sure we can deal with. But like a liar, Zack, like it's just like it makes it that much more harder for like a bond to be established because anything they say, you're gonna be questioning like, fuck, is he lying to me right now? You know?
That's true.
And it makes...
I could be lying right now.
Shit, I don't... And it makes trusting so much more harder. So it's like, fuck, that's something that I can't just be with as like a liar. And like my ex was like a professional liar. He would like lie and then snitch on himself though. Nah,
I don't really lie like that. Like, I'm not like a pathological liar where I'm just like, oh yeah, I fucked 3 bitches before coming here. Aren't I so cool? Like
that's not even cute at that point.
I'm not lying just to lie, but... I don't know. I feel like I'm lying to protect like stuff that I don't want to talk about.
Well, I mean, like I feel like lying goes to like a certain extent. Like for example, like if it's gonna hurt their feelings, then obviously lie about it. But if it's like something shady, then like by hurting my feelings, I mean like for example, like oh Zack, does this like dress make me look fat? Lie, bitch. But like if it's gonna be like oh I cheated on you like with 5 other bitches, but that's gonna hurt your feelings, so I'm just gonna lie about that. Like that's not what I mean.
Yeah.
Like be truthful with that, you know, because kind of like that you want to be truthful about, but kind of just like there's a gray line with like lying where it's like okay to lie, and then there's another part where it's kind of just like lying to like just to fucking lie. And my ex was like a big liar like that. He would just lie. And then when I call him out for the lie, he would gaslight me. It was like he honestly had every red flag in the book. And I was just with him for so long. Because I was like, fuck. And he was such an soft, like later on, like we would like be talking about, oh yeah, this. And I'd be like, wait a minute, you told me this. And he'd be like, oh, well, I lied back then. And I'm like, why would you fucking lie? Like, I don't know. Lying is just such a great area. But how do you feel about open relationships?
I love them.
Oh, of course you do.
Well, I'm just not the jealous type at all. Like I dated dancers. I dated industry girl, like porn girls. That's what I mean by industry. Okay. And
adult actress.
Yeah, some mattress actresses. I dated some of those.
Mattress. Yeah. I never heard that one before in my entire life. Okay, yeah.
And I'm just okay with everything as long as there's communication. Like, if you're gonna go shoot content with somebody, just let me know. Okay, cool. But if you're gonna go fuck someone behind my back, like that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Or like if you're a stripper, like okay, go get your money. But if you're gonna go jerk some guy off for an extra $500, then that's an issue. You know what I'm saying? So there's just communication with any relationship, but I feel like more so with open relationships because you're allowed to do anything technically. You just gotta let the person know about it. So
I always think open relationships kind of just like one of the partners just wants to be a whore.
That's true, but
it's kind of like who came up with the idea and who's crying themselves to sleep at night.
But if you both want to be whores,
like, do you know what I mean? It's like if I see I'm like Eric Thugger, his girlfriend, like who came up with this idea and who's biting themselves to sleep at night? Like who is it? Like, no way you guys both want this. Like,
some people do. Some people want it more than others. Like, I'm not an advocate for it. I'm just like, I'd rather have a regular relationship.
Yeah, it's ideal.
But I'm open to an open relationship too.
Yeah.
I'm not against it, but what about you?
So I have tried it before in the past. Oh, I like that. I love that so much. That's the first time that's ever happened.
What, an open relationship?
No, like, but what about you? You just reverse it back on me. I was like... I was prepared to get asked a question. Like, okay.
I mean, I have the pink mic, so I have to...
I know, he's got the pink mic today. I never give anyone the pink mic, but because my hair is flipped this way, I was like, I have to sit on this side. But that's the only reason why, because my bang just looks so cute this way. I've had an open relationship once, but it's very, like, one-sided, where it was kind of just, like, I was doing all, like, the stuff, and he was just kind of, like being loyal to me, you know? And it wasn't even like me where I was kind of like, you have to be loyal to me. I mean, obviously the option was there for him, but because he had me, he didn't really need to go searching for anywhere else. But had the opportunity present itself, I'm sure he would have taken it, but he just never went out looking for it, nor did he care to, like, take the opportunity. He was just happy with me. As to me, obviously I was happy with him too, but, like, I wanted to dabble. Now, it's so fucked up because, like, you call it open relationship, I call it cheating. You know, like, at the end of the day, even though, like, my partner had consent, like, oh, yeah, Elena, like, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. In my head, it's like, as long as you're my boyfriend and if I'm getting with another man sexually, that's cheating. That's cheating. I don't care what anyone says. It's kind of like, it's cheating, you know? It's cheating. It's just the other partner knows about it.
Yeah.
And is beating themselves up about it at night. That's all. That's literally what it is. And it's like, in that relationship, I was one who wanted to be a whore. You know, like, he was fine with being a monogamous, but I was like, no, I want to whore out. And so he was like, all right, do whatever you want,
so
you know?
Is he beating himself up about it or no?
Probably. But, like, I don't know because he never talked about it. And, like, the thing with being an open relationship is, like, do you guys talk about it or no? Because it was very, like,
I've never been in one, so I can't tell you.
Because for me and him, it was kind of like, he was like, okay, we're in an open relationship, you can do whatever you want. I would do this. I would do other things that I wanted, but I would never bring it up to him. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I was like, aren't I supposed to talk about it if we're in an open relationship? Because if I don't talk about it, I feel like I'm cheating. But I just always felt guilty for bringing it up. Do you know what I mean? Because of how active I was. And I was like, whoa. It was almost like every single fucking day was with someone new. And I was like, I can't bring this up to him.
I saw your list.
I was like, he would literally kill me. I can literally count of all the guys that I was like fucking in between him, you know?
Oh my God.
And so I was like, am I supposed to like bring this up and be like, hey babe, like what'd you do today? Oh, here's who I did today.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, what did you do? Who did I do?
I mean, I talked to a girl in the industry and she would like go shoot content or have a shoot, like a pro shoot. And she'd tell me, she's like, oh, I'm about to go fuck so-and-so. I'm about to go fuck this person, that person. I'm like, all right, cool. Like, that's fine. Because I know it's work related. Because she was getting a bag. So I can't really be mad at her for chasing a bag. But if she was just like, oh, I'm about to go fuck so-and-so at the bar tonight, I would have an issue. Like, it would be an issue because it's not work related. I feel like as far as an open relationship that way, that's what we were. But it wasn't like they could just go fuck whoever, I could go fuck whoever, and we're like come back together at night and be like, all right, let's cuddle up now and be cool.
The thing with open relationship, I talked to this guy once and he was like, tell me how he had one. And I was like, did you ever catch feelings for like the other people? And he was like, oh yeah, of course. And I was like, what? And see, that's what blows my fucking mind, because I feel like open relationships, you're having that door open for someone new to like catch your interest. And that's what scares me, you know? Like, so you and I are together and it's like, oh, Zack is
not.
Huh?
We're not.
No, let's say you and I are together. So I'm giving an example. Wait, what? I'm confused.
I said we're not together.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's say like we are together. So you have the biggest crush on me. It's so cute. Oh my God.
Help it.
So let's say like you went and I'm like, okay, I knew you were fucking some bitch, okay? And then you're like fucking her repeatedly over and over and over and over. And I'm like gonna be thinking like, is he gonna eventually catch feelings for this bitch? But he's not going to get a girlfriend. But it's like, why is he fucking this bitch so much? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, sex is great, but eventually you're going to, like, slowly grow some, like, intimate feelings. And I was, like, asking him, I was like, so you catch feelings for these other girls? And he was like, oh, of course. He's like, sometimes I love them, too. And I'm like,
what?
I'm like, but you have a girlfriend? He was like, oh, I love her, too. And I'm like, what? Wow. Like, to me, that's just so fucking crazy. And then I was talking to this guy, too, and he has a girlfriend. And he was like, oh my God, Elena, like, I want to take you out, this and that. And I'm like, you have a girlfriend. And he was like, oh no, it's fine, we're in an open relationship. And I'm like, I know, but I can't shake the fact that even if you and I were to date, what if I wanted more? Because I end up liking you. I can't have you because you're already taken. You can't have two girlfriends. That girlfriend position's already taken. So if like, it's kind of like there's no point in me even like giving you this time of day, because like no matter what, you'll never be mine. And that's what I hate about open relationships, because it also gives someone the opportunity to come in to take that person from you. You know, we're together, and then the bitch you're fucking, let's say you love her so much, you grow feelings for her, you fuck her, she's new, she's different, and then you're like, you know what, maybe I can see myself being with this bitch. And then now I get dumped. And it's my fault because I agreed to this open relationship to where I allowed that door to be open to where you're having like these like flings with other girls. Had I been monogamous in the first place, then that wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's why I just get scared with like open relationships, because I just don't trust. I don't trust anyone. I don't trust anyone has like good intentions. Like, I'm sure people just go fucking for fun, but it's like when you fuck someone repeatedly so much, it's gonna eventually become more. Do you know what I mean? And it's kind of like, how far does like, oh, I have a girlfriend goes? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I have a girlfriend, I have a boyfriend, but it's like, okay, but you're already fucking me. But we're already fucking. We're fucking so much. Just leave your girlfriend. And it's like, no, I have a girlfriend. I love her. But you're fucking me. And it's like, it's just, oh my God, I hate it so much. I don't think I could ever see myself being in an open relationship unless I was really horny. But in a situation like yours, where you're in the adult industry, it would totally work. And for me, at one point I considered it too. I was like, wait a minute, like, I'm in the adult industry. I think I should be with someone who's also in the adult industry, because then we can both relate and understand, and like it won't be like weird. Because I'm in the industry that I am, it's gonna be hard to just find a guy who's like wants to be monogamous. Do you know what I mean? Like, my ex and I, when we were together, I stopped filming with other people and I kind of just did solo stuff, you know? And it was fine. I loved it. I was fine. But like in an ideal world where it's kind of like someone who like is strictly contracted in porn, it would be tough.
It is.
It is tough. And so like there are times where I've considered it, but I just like was like, oh, could I? Because I'm a crazy jealous type, you know? I could fuck all the dick I want, but the second you fuck one other pussy, I'm like pissed off. And I'm like, you know, I get upset. So it's like, I'm really biased towards myself in that situation to where I'm kind of just like, oh, why can't I do all the fucking you just watch from the sidelines, you know?
From the sidelines.
Just
so from
watch.
all your list, are there any crazy stories?
Okay, so there was this one guy. He was a client actually from my call girl days. He was like this old man, and he was
fat?
No. He was fit, really in shape. He was like 6'3", really hot.
Because I imagine all the call guys are just like...
Okay, so here's how it actually works. So people think it's like these old, like grumpy men, you know?
That's what I
Which
think.
Occasionally it is because they hit you up. But the thing with being a call girl is you get to pick and choose who you want to see. So a lot of girls will see these older guys because they're willing to pay more because they're so almost about to flatline. They're like, fuck it. You know, like I'm going to like drop a big buck on a bitch.
Yeah.
As to me, I could never get into that. I was like, no, it's grandpa vibes. I can't.
I wouldn't be able to.
But keep in mind, because we are trans, we are in our own category. So that also draws like guys that are like your age who are curious. And so a lot of the guys who hit me up would be like a mixture of like old, like flatlining guys. And then men, grandpas. And then we have like the hot, young, like guys who just want to experiment. And so I'd pick and choose. And so like that's why when I was a call girl, I never ever really like hustled and made money like that, because a lot of girls will like see them all and like have a bunch of money. But with me, I didn't want it to feel like escorting. So I would pick the guys that I would look at and I'd be like, okay, if I was at the bar and I saw him, would I go home with him, you know, voluntarily?
That's a good, yeah.
And if the answer is yes, then I'll see him and take a little bit of his coin anyways. Do you know what I mean? So it's like
a win-win.
It's a win-win for me. And so like for me, I never hustled and made a lot of money from escorting because I was really picky with who I wanted to see. And I made sure like they were like really good looking. So this guy was 6'3". He was in his mid like 40s. Looked really good for his age. But because he was like dropping money for a girl, he had the impression of like, oh, I can do whatever I want, you know? And so he got really, really aggressive, like choking and just like really, really aggressive. And like, he was like doing me really bad. Like not like good bad, but like bad to where it was kind of like I was bleeding. And like I was bleeding really bad. Ooh. And he wouldn't stop. And I was just kind of like, okay, like I'm bleeding, it's hurting, like can we stop? And he was like, no, like I want to get my money's worth. And I'm like, ew.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, hearing that, I was kind of like, ew, like what the fuck am I doing? You know? So I was that was kind of like a little eye-opening for me. But more importantly, I was kind of like, fuck, like I'm bleeding out my ass. Like
literally.
This guy's not stopping. And he was just like not listening to what I was saying. Like anything I was saying, he's kind of just like, shh, shh, no, you're fine. Just like brushing it off, being really physical, choking me. And I'm kind of just like, fuck. And so like at one point I kind of just had to like kick him. So like while I was like on missionary, I kind of just like took my feet and went up his nose. And like that kind of like took him back a little bit. He was pissed off, obviously. But like it really got him to like, oh my God. Like, and he was like, I'm so sorry. Like I didn't know. And I was like, what do you mean you don't know? I was shouting for the fucking past like 15 minutes. But that was the craziest story.
That's wild.
The thing with like escorting is like I was always scared with like police.
Yeah.
Because like there's a lot of undercover cops. But then I also wonder like what kind of cops actually has the time to like like I'm like there are bigger things to worry about.
Yeah, that's what I think too, especially when I get like speeding tickets. I'm like, aren't you supposed to be fighting crime? Like
yeah, like I doubt there's just an officer. Like I remember one time that there was a guy who was an actual cop and he just wanted to see like an escort because I guess he wasn't getting laid. But like I would like look at his reviews and like everyone would be like, he's a cop. But like I was a cop who genuinely just wanted to get laid. And so all the girls were like, I did a background check on him and he's a cop. Oh yeah, we would do background checks too. It's like you'd run their numbers to see like if any other girls have seen him. And then if like they did, they'd be like, oh yeah, he scammed me, this and that. So then you wouldn't see him, you know? There were times where like they would just be flaky. I don't know. The escorting life was fun, but it wasn't for me. It wasn't ideal. I couldn't see myself making a living. I just did it for like 6 months. It wasn't even that long that I got over it. I was like, no, fuck this. Like,
that's crazy.
I know that I went over to OnlyFans and it was the best thing ever. Because now I get to really pick and choose who I want.
Yeah. That's wild.
What about yours? Let me hear more of yours.
Mine isn't.
Oh, tell me the gay club experience. You were gonna finish that story for me.
Okay, I'll tell that later. Come on, I can't ruin everything right now.
Okay.
So my crazy story isn't as dramatic as yours.
Okay.
Because yours took a wild turn.
I'm like fucking bleeding. I'm like, how the hell am I getting my period right now? Like, what the fuck? Do you have a tampon, sir? Like, give me a fucking tampon. Do you have a pad?
Mine is, there was this girl who self-proclaimed throat goat. Like, she has that in her like Twitter bio. Like
she's the Gluck 3000 or something?
She's like the throat goat. She's the best at sucking dick. So I'm like, and I
have a feeling I know where this is going, but go on.
And I grew up, but like I've seen her videos in the past. Like I know who she is. She's like kind of a household name a little bit. I was like, all right. She hit me up. She wants to shoot content. I'm like, cool. She pulls up, already drunk.
Okay.
Drinks more at my house.
Okay.
Like she had like a whole ass bottle in her,
oh my god, she's an alcoholic.
Yeah, she drinks more of my alcohol that's at my house. We get to the content, and it's just like the head was like from the throat goat was like a 6 out of 10. It was all noise. It was like go go go, but it wasn't like, it didn't feel good at all. Like it was.
Was there teeth?
It wasn't teeth, but it just didn't feel good. It was just like she was making all the sound effects, like if it sounded good, but it wasn't actually good.
Did she at least deep throat it?
Yeah, and she was like throwing up like pink stuff. Like she was like gagging herself, and she was like throwing up on like my cowhide rug, and like my white.
She threw up on it?
I was like, yeah, it was terrible. And then so that goes on for about like 20 minutes. And then she's like really drunk at that point. We end it, and then she's like, I'm hungry. Do you want some food? I'm like, no, like really, I ate before this. I'm good. I don't want food. She kept bugging me about it. Do you want food? Do you want food? I'll order you food. I'm like, no. This bitch orders $600 worth of seafood, 8 pounds of like crab, shrimp, all type of fucking crazy seafood, and it comes in like these big ass bags, like, you know, those brown grocery bags. 4 of them. And so like I have to go downstairs from my apartment, grab them, bring them up. My house smells like fucking seafood, and I'm like looking at this bitch. I'm like, yo, like you gotta go. Like you can't just stick around here and eat this 8 pounds of seafood that you're not even gonna finish. And then I kind of like kick her out.
How'd you do it?
I was just like, yo, you gotta go. I'm like, I got shit to do. You gotta go. Like, I can't have my house, because I had to shoot the next day there. So like, I don't want my house smelling like seafood for 24 hours.
I've always wondered that. Like, how do you kick the girls out?
I was just like, yo, you gotta go. Like, I have shit to do. And so she got the seafood, which was like leaking on my countertops and shit.
Oh my god.
I gave her a trash bag, so she put all the seafood in a trash bag, threw it over her shoulder, and like walked out. Like she was Santa Claus. And then she had her bonnet on too. So
oh my god, the bonnet is like fucking favorite.
She had a bonnet with like a bag of seafood, like walking out. And then she ended up getting on like Instagram Live and like, Eric Thugger kicked me out of his apartment. He's a piece of shit. Oh, and I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, you ordered $600 worth of seafood in my house, and yeah. I was not expecting it to be that bad. Like, it took a wild turn from like just some good content setup to like bad content, plus I had to kick her out. It was crazy. So
how's your hookup usually like? Because
like, for me,
here's what I do. So even if it's just like a booty call, I have like a routine in how I do things. So like first I lay out, like, I call it like the sex sheet. It's like a separate comforter, because I never ever fuck on my actual like bed comforter. I'm like, no, I never do that, because I'm kind of just like, that's like my safe spot. I don't want like too many energy on it. So I bring like a different comforter out, and it's usually black. That way it's kind of like,
you can see shit.
No, if it gets messy, you don't see it, you know? Okay. And so I'll put the black sheet down, and that way I can just like really go crazy. And then once like I have a saying that I usually say to get them out to leave, like when I'm like, I think usually when I got it. So after we're done fucking, and like I'll let them lay down for like 2 minutes before my post nut clarity kicks in, and I'm like,
get out.
Yeah. So when I want them to leave, I just tell them, I go, do you have everything? And then they just, they're like, oh. And, like, they start to get up and get dressed and they get the idea, you know? Or, like, my favorite one is I'll be like, I'm going to sleep so good tonight. Thank you so much for that. And it's the funniest thing ever because then they're kind of just like, oh, okay, like, it's time for me to kick rocks, you know?
So mine is, if I really need to get out of a situation, I text this code word to my best friend, and he'll call me right away, and he'll be like, yo, like, me and my girlfriend are fighting. Can you come pick me up? And I'm like on speaker. So like the girl hears it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be there right now. Like, hold on. Are you good? You want to leave? Oh, I got to go pick him up. Like, so we just play a little game. Mm-hmm. Works every time because if he was just like, oh, come pick me up, the girl would be like, oh, just pick him up in like an hour or two, you know? But he's like, oh, my girlfriend's fighting me again. She's kicking me out. And I'll be like, oh, I'm there, bro. I'll go pick you up.
It's always so awkward when they want to linger. I don't know why they do that. Like, for me, it's just like, read the room, bitch. Like,
exactly.
You were clearly just a hookup. So why are you still here lingering? Like, it's so awkward to me. And, like, I've had guys linger, too. And I'm like, why the fuck is he still here?
Maybe your bed's comfortable or something.
No, you can see it later. It squeaks so fucking much. Because my canopy bed, it's, like, all fucking metal. Metal. Say it again. Metal. Yeah. I say iron too. Like say flat.
Flat iron.
Yeah, I say iron.
I
say iron. Yeah, it's so bad. But my bed frame is like a canopy bed, so it squeaks so fucking much, and like during sex, it's 10 times worse. It squeaks so loud when I'm just literally rolling around in the bed.
Yeah, my bed
in the middle of the night.
My bed is really squeaky too. Maybe it's because
yours is wood.
We both fucking it a lot. Maybe.
No, yours is wood. That's why.
It's not metal.
I know, but yours is wood. Yours is wood cracks a lot too. I don't even know how the fuck I know your bed is wood. I've never been to your house. I don't know how.
It is wood.
I don't know how I know that. God, but yeah, so it's kind of like it squeaks so fucking much. And so I'm kind of just like, why the fuck are they still lingering here? Like, my bed's not that comfortable. Like, you roll over, it squeaks like fucking crazy. I'll throw you in the bed later. We can wrestle. You'll see how loud it fucking is. And so, like, I'm always kind of like, read the room. Like, I want you to go. And I remember one time I had this guy, we were done fucking, he literally crawled under my bed and, like, rolled in. And I was I was like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, like, I don't want you to spend the night. But I never understood, like, when people go to the bar, they bring a girl home. They fuck her and then, like, she ends up spending the night. Like, I couldn't, after I got robbed, I would never be that trustworthy ever again.
Yeah, I went to the gay bar.
This is the story I've been waiting.
So... my publicist is gay, very, very close with him. So he took me, we hosted, we were in New York. He's from New York. We hosted a strip club. Okay. So we went from the strip club to a regular club. And then from the regular club, he was like, oh, you want to go to a gay club? Because it was hella late. And I was like, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah.
We were already at 2.
Was this your first time at a gay club?
Yes.
You never been to the Abbey?
No.
Oh, okay.
So I've been to like little events hosted by like gay people. So there's like a lot of gay people there, but it wasn't like a gay bar or like a gay club. So he brought me to this gay club. I forgot what it's fucking called, but it was like
this was in New York, right?
Yeah, it was it was so crazy because we walk in and one of my like friends that I met through him is like a promoter there or some shit. So he like walks us in. As soon as we walk in, like people are like staring at me, looking at me, bartenders like looking at me, like everybody's staring at me, and I'm like I'm just here, you know. Yeah. I'm just sticking out though. And as soon as his name's Johnny, my publicist like walks away, guys are like, oh, what's up? Like, can I get you a drink? And I'm like, I have one right here. Like, I'm right.
Oh, you poor thing. You're like.
and then people were just like coming up to me like, oh, like you're really here? Like, Air Thugger, you're really here at a gay bar like in New York? That's wild. And I'm like, yeah, like I'm just a regular. So they really
know you as Air Thugger then?
Yeah, huh? And I'm like a regular person. And then so we do like a round. We go from like the bar like around the whole place to the back where there's like this open section, and like as we do that, people are like looking and like, oh my god, it's Air Thugger, he's here. And I'm just like, yeah, like what the fuck? Because to me, like, I'm just regular, you know.
You had your little 5 minute of fame.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Did you like it?
It felt crazy because I didn't know that so many people knew
Well, I
me.
feel like because you're like a male OnlyFans guy, that you're more popular with like the gay community.
Yeah,
I feel like your audience, the majority of it is gay men.
Yeah.
So given you were in like a gay environment, it's
Yeah,
like,
and it was like I felt like word was like spreading while I was in there. Like everybody was like, "Oh, Air Thugger's right there, he's right there."
look at your Instagram.
Yeah.
This is him. This is him. This is him.
And
this
so
is
like
him.
by the time I get to the back of the club, like I'm just surrounded. And then there was this one dude in particular who was like at our little section area, thirsty.
How thirsty?
So
what was he
thirsty.
Doing? What was he doing? I love when gay guys are so thirsty for straight men. I think it's the funniest and the cutest thing ever. Because how a straight man handles it is just hilarious. Like he can either like bite his ego a bit. He's like, like get away with this like gay shit, you know, or like they just like be so comfortable. They're like, oh yeah, like they flirt back.
I was just being like nice. Like I wasn't, because he was. I didn't know like if he was like part of like who he knew. I didn't know if he was friends with my publicist or if he was friends with the promoter that got us in, because I'm kind of cool with them. So I didn't want to like be a dick, be like, yo, back the fuck up.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But
I feel like that's very like egotistic, like alpha male. Like if it didn't bother your ego that much, then it's kind of like you're a little suspicious.
I was also there with the girl that I was talking to at the time, so like I was like, you know, like booed up with her, and then he was still like trying to like grabbing my like thigh and shit, like while I'm like holding hands with. I'm like, what? Like I was like, stop, like what are you doing? And then I would go to the bar, he would just like follow me instantly there, buy me a drink.
Oh, he was your biggest fan. That's
and I'm
so
just like,
cute.
Thanks, and then walk back, and then he's following me back. It was insane. And the nicest people though, like there was a lot of nice people there. Some dude worked at Montclair, he was like trying to offer me all these like discounts at Montclair for like jackets and stuff. I'm like, that's cool. But it was definitely a wild experience that like I wasn't expected for that night. And I was just shell shocked with how many people like actually knew who I was. And when
Air Thugger.
But like when I walked in there, if I walk into a regular club, no one's gonna know who I am. But I walked in there, everybody was just like, "Oh, you're Air Thugger."
It's so funny how they know you as Air Thugger and not like Zack.
I know.
Because you've been Air Thugger for the longest time. When I first met you, you were like when I first found you on Instagram, you were like, oh, look at this light skin. He thinks he's so fucking hot. I was like, he thinks he's a shit, don't he? And like I remember just like seeing you slowly become like the shit. And I just remember like your old Instagram, like your photos in like the apartment of like the black bed.
Yeah.
The black furniture, the shoes on the wall, I think. You're gamer. And it was just like I remember the OG Air Thugger versus you now.
The Zack versus Air Thugger.
Yeah, I know Zack. Now you're Air Thugger, but I'm like I think back to Zack and I'm like, oh my god, that's so funny. Like the hot light skin, and then now he's kind of just like still hot, obviously, but like now he's just kind of like this influencer.
I know, it's
you went from just like taking hot pics and selfies to like now like professional.
And I feel like it happened so fast, like maybe like a year or two. This year
it did happen. I feel like 2021 was definitely your year, if I'm being honest.
But I want 2022 to be my year too.
Oh, it's gonna be your year. You're a hard worker. You're a hard worker.
I try to be.
No, you are, and you're really nice and you're humble too, which is good.
Thank you.
Because unlike me, it's all got into my head.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, oh my god, I was fishing for a compliment. He just said, "No, bitch, it's gone to your head. You're too far gone, bitch."
I can't even bring you to like McDonald's anymore.
I love McDonald's. It's like my main thing. You guys, we drove everywhere today. Like we were so you guys don't know today's Christmas. What I think it's Christmas.
It's
Merry Christmas!
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Today's Christmas. It just turned 12 a.m. Merry Christmas, Air Thugger.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Everybody watching.
Air Thugger and I spent Christmas Eve and Christmas together. What do you want for Christmas?
A Rolex.
Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Let's try this again. Zack, what do you want for Christmas?
You.
Oh my god. I was not expecting that at all, Zack. No, yeah, what do you want for Christmas? A Rolex? I feel like you have one.
No, I don't have a Rolex.
You want mine?
No, I don't want
I'll give you mine.
No, I don't. Actually, what I really want for Christmas, and I sound like my age is really showing.
Want a little pony? A My Little Pony?
I want a vacuum.
A vacuum?
Like one of those nice Dyson vacuums.
Oh, they're expensive.
I know, but I'm so it's such an adult thing to want. You know?
Vacuum?
Like,
and you know what's so funny? is you can totally afford it too. You're
But
just
I don't
not buying
want
it.
to. Yeah, I don't.
You're not
I want
buying
somebody
it for no
to.
reason.
I want somebody
How
to
much are
buy.
they?
They're 400.
Dude, that's so cheap. That's like a fucking flight.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay for it. Like, I'll buy some shoes for 400.
Okay, how about this?
I don't want to buy a vacuum for 400.
Get me a gift that's 400. I'll get you the Dyson gift for 400. Okay, it's a fair exchange. So it's kind of like, okay, it's a win-win.
Okay.
You drop 400, I drop 400. So it's kind of like either way, you lose 400 and you get the vacuum.
That's true.
You might as well buy it for yourself.
I'm the type to like wait on it and see if there's like a deal. Like on Black Friday next year.
Yeah, I'm like, we're kind of far from Black Friday. You're gonna be waiting. You're waiting another year, just like sweeping up the house with the fucking broom.
I have a broom. I'm like, I need this
I
vacuum.
barely got a broom. You know that? So I've been like, I only had like a Swiffer and a vacuum, and so like I barely got a broom, and like, oh my god, life changer. What the fuck?
I bought the Swiffer and I'm so dumb I don't know how to use it, so it's just sitting there. So I pay for a cleaning lady every month to come clean my shit.
I need to get my oven clean. Okay, so a Swiffer, it's like you have that plastic piece, and you need to buy like the fabric piece.
Yeah.
And then you stick it on.
I did that, but I try to like make it squirt and it never squirts.
Oh, I don't have the squirting one, so I don't know. I don't know anything about squirting. I don't know how to make
I need a
things
squirter.
squirt or anything.
I like squirters, so that's why I bought the.
Have you ever? How do you make a girl squirt?
It's like,
oh my god, ass or pussy? Which one feels better?
they both feel good, but I like ass.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
It's like a different feeling.
Like, is it like? I feel like with the pussy, it's kind of like there's ridges, so it's like it feels nice no matter what. But I feel with the ass, it's kind of just like the only tight spot is the outside, and once you're like in, it's kind of just like a tube. Because there's like no accessories inside the pussy.
Accessories.
Like, you know what I mean? Like the pussy has like little ridges that rubs up against the penis.
Well, how I explain it kind of is like the opposite though. Like a pussy is just like a hole, and then the asshole is like obviously a hole too, but it's like rejecting me. Like it's not supposed to be in there. You know what I mean?
It's taboo.
Yeah. So like
it's a big no-no. Get it out.
When I fuck like an asshole, it's like when I stick it in, it's tight, but then it's like pushing me back out. You know,
so you're kind of like forcing it
rather
in
than
there.
like a pussy's just like there.
But the pussy has more ridges, so it feels better. No,
you can't feel it. It's not like a fucking.
Maybe I'm just like, okay, so I've never ever like dabbled into pussy, but I have like I've met like the Riley Reid like fleshlight, so I can assume like that's what the inside of a pussy looks like and feels like. Unless fleshlight's just portraying it all wrong.
It's just
for
portraying
me.
it all wrong.
Fuck. I mean, I've like touched the fleshlight and I'm kind of like, oh, there's like ridges inside.
It
How
doesn't feel
fun.
like
I'm like, this is why like guys love pussy so much. Like it feels like all these accessories. It's like, oh my god.
No.
And an ass is just kind of like a hole. And that's all.
Pussies don't have like. I mean, to me, it doesn't feel like that. Like a fleshlight. I fuck a fleshlight before.
And does it feel the same way or
it
no?
doesn't. It feels different.
So,
completely different.
Oh, so why do they like pussy then? I feel like it's just so loose.
It's just non-taboo, so it's
just normalized
it's
and
normalized.
socially acceptable. That's why. But no, I mean, ass is cute. I mean, like the way that my ex fiance described it to me, he was like, oh, ass is like it's like rough sex. He was like, a pussy is kind of just that you can just fuck it whenever, but like an ass is kind of like rough sex. You kind of just like prepare for, and like you have to like put in a little extra work for it.
Yeah, you definitely have to put in a little extra work.
And so he was like, anal isn't really like an everyday thing. But I mean, he was dating me, so it has to be an everyday thing.
I'm dead.
I'm like, well, it's going to be an everyday thing for you now, honey. You're so calm now. I love it. Well, you're always calm, but right now you're calm. Extra calm.
Yeah, it's
just funny seeing you so calm while talking about the most dirtiest things. It's kind of like a rock band, just like quoting the Bible. You okay?
Yeah. Just opening up to you.
Oh, yeah. I see that. I see you opening up to me. Let's talk about us, what we are. Let's talk about you and me, baby. What are we?
Well, according to Planet Tranny.
Can we talk? Actually, that's perfect. That's perfect. So, you guys, if you guys didn't know, there's this website. Well, I mean, it's always changing names, but there was like the Planet Tranny, and Zack here was. You were.
They post me a lot.
They love you.
I know.
No, all the trannies on this planet loves you. I don't know why.
But that page in particular,
they love me. And you talk to them too, because they're like air thuggers. They'll be like, oh, the comments. Oh my God, let's read them actually, because I have never seen so many like thirsty people. Let's see. So they posted you and they were asking, they were like, who should Air Thugger film with? I believe was the question. Let's see if it's still here.
Did they delete it?
I think it might have gotten away. I think they deleted it. Oh my God, they deleted it. But so they posted asking like, oh, right here. Air Thugger wants to know which dolls wants to shoot content with him. Reoccurring stars now. I have never seen so many thirsty girls just like voluntarily throwing themselves at your dick. Look at this. I volunteer tribute like for the doll community. Girl, like I'd be down. Okay, but hear me out. Me, like, ooh, y'all really want that 6-inch thing? Oh, period. Him and I, ooh, me. He's so fine. Me. Like, it's so many. I mean, I'm looking at something. I'm like, oh my God. And like,
so what pissed me off is,
I like this comment though. That's Elena's though. Yeah.
Somebody that doesn't even follow me was just like talking shit about me on there. But I'm the type to where I don't want to defend myself. I just like let them have it.
Look at it. I volunteer here for the girls in Vegas. Like, if you ever get lonely, now you know where to go to find your next booty call. Because fuck, there's just so much. Like, I hate that bitch, by the way. I hate this bitch so much.
I don't even know who that is.
No, fuck her. She can literally
She's
rot
canceled.
in hell. I hope she dies on her next surgery. I hope she dies on the operating bed. But like, I have never seen so many like thirsty. And why are you entertaining it? Why are you talking to her, asking for like the next girls to shoot content with?
She's always messaging me, or whoever's running that page like messages me, and like they'll respond to my thing, and I don't follow them, so like I'll click on their page when they message me to see what they're talking about. Yeah. And then I saw something about content or something about that, so I was like, oh. Like, I'm trying to find it's like I'm trying to shoot some content.
You need to stay out of my community.
And then it turned into like this big old thing. They posted me, and then all these DMs flooded my inbox. And I'm just like, what happened?
You know what the fuck happened. You know what the fuck happened. He's over here like, what did I do? Like, you know what the fuck you did. Oh my God. He's like, I didn't plan for any of this. I didn't. Stay out of my community. There are too many girls like that are wet for you, and it's so. I'm like looking. I'm like, I cannot believe how many girls just like are throwing themselves at you.
Me either.
I feel. Let's see. I think I get the full tour of your house. What else?
You get some of my host stories.
You drive all the way to see me. I love that.
I was like a solid hour drive.
Yeah, he drove 1 hour to see me, which thank God, because I would have hated for you to be alone on Christmas. Do you see how much I care about you?
You do.
I feed you.
You do. You feed me 7-Eleven.
To be fair, was the only thing open. Wait, I drove around for him. Like, I was like, let's look for In-N-Out. Let's look for like a nice burger.
Chick-fil-A.
Let's take you to a nice burger joint. McDonald's closed, so we're going to do 7-Eleven instead. But I take care of you,
Yeah, I appreciate you.
Of course. But stay out of my community, yeah?
Okay.
Like, chill. I called him today and I was like, since you last saw me, have you fucked any more trannies? Because since I like made a podcast with you, you've been exposed. I feel like the trannies like the COVID, and you've been exposed to them. And now they're trying to like latch on to you, and I'm like, stop it. But that's why it's kind of like they need to respect what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours.
She said it.
I said it perfectly right then and there. But you guys, this has been a long overdue. Thank you so much, Air Thugger, Zack, for coming on my podcast once again.
Anytime.
Making time for me as always, because why? I'm the special one.
On Christmas, too.
On Christmas. Oh, fuck, I feel like I should have this uploaded today, then. No, I can't. This will be uploaded in like 2-3 weeks from now, and I'll be like, hey, guys. Just made an episode with Air Thuggy. But yeah, anything you want to plug before we go, Zack?
Just my OnlyFans, Air Thugger, and then look out for Thugger's World dropping soon.
I will link it when it does drop, okay? As for me, just plug everything there. I mean, it's kind of like all my... It's like, I want to plug my OnlyFans, but it's like, do I really need to? It's all on fucking Reddit. So it's like, fuck.
It's already there.
It's all there. I watermarked that shit, so... I want to press charges so bad, but I can't. Because I don't even know where to begin to, like, start looking for that kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
There's a thing called DCMA you could do.
What is that?
It's where you pay someone to find it for you.
They track it down, huh? That's some FBI shit.
On some FBI shit.
That's going to cost so much fucking money.
It's like $900 at the most.
At the most or at the least?
At the most.
Oh, okay, that's not bad shit. Let's fucking do it. But you guys, thank you so much. I'll link all of his shit down below. And until my next episode, bye guys.